Thank you for downloading our app. This video will be a short description on some of the features that we have on Simdrive. Let's start with registration. Simple enough, just choose a username and give some details in and register an account with us. Once you've done that, then the terms and conditions come up. It's important to have a quick read through that and then hit the accept button when you're ready, and that will take us through to the game. Once you're directed back to the main homepage, we'll then have a look at lessons. Now, you can watch one free lesson video at any time, so you don't have to subscribe to any of the education packages. You can have a look at it first, and this will give you an idea of what the app is about. So do take some time out to have a look at that to understand how the game actually works. The free demo video provided in our app is the MSPSL routine, which is the abbreviation for mirrors, signal, position, speed, and look. You can tap into this, and once it comes up, you can then have a look at it to see what routine is used in the actual game and what you'll have to eventually use in the test section, which we'll get to after. Once you get back to the main menu, you then have your list of lessons that you can cover. These include clearance and obstruction, overtaking, traffic lights and pedestrian crossings, and so on. Now, these are lessons that you've probably covered in your driving lessons with your instructor. However, this app is good in terms of getting you to practice when you're at home. Or if you don't have the use of another car at home, you can just practice on this app, and that will prepare you sufficiently for your next lesson and for your driving test. We offer two subscription packages with the education section. One is for $9.99, which is weekly, and one for monthly, which is $24.99. Just take in mind that you pay, on average, around £20 per hour for a driving lesson. For $24.99, you have this app for a month, and you can play it anywhere. You can play it on the bus, you can play it at home, you can play it late at night. It doesn't make a difference. You have it at your own leisure. All you need is Wi-Fi connection or 3G or 4G. Once you've purchased a subscription package of your choice, you then get the list of lessons that are all unlocked. Next to each lesson, you get a camera icon and the amount of videos that you have in that particular section. You then have the lessons there for you to go into at any time you wish. But also, another cool feature is that you also get a time remaining information screen that comes up, which just tells you how much time you have left before your subscription runs out. The next section we'll be covering is test centers, and this is one of my favorite parts of the app. If you've got a test booked, say in the next couple of weeks, and for work commitments or studying commitments, you really can't get away to do as many lessons as you want in that area, this app gives you the opportunity to practice that test center, to get a feel for the area and the traffic conditions. Also, you actually get a chance to do a mock practical test on the app using the MSPSL routine, which will be fantastic practice for you before you go into the test. We cover all the test centers in London, so no need to worry there. Once you decide on the test center you want to do, you then have two options. You can either watch the video on how the test is conducted properly in the game, or you get a chance to do one yourself, which is fantastic practice before you go into the practical exam. Once you've decided to purchase a test, it will cost you $3.99, and it will be for a duration of 24 hours. Now, we've extended this period because anything could happen. You could be busy, something could come up, or you could lose internet connection. So you've got plenty of time to complete the exam as many times as you want in 24 hours. Each test center will have the relevant statistics on there, which is the duration of the video itself, the statistics on the area provided by the gov.uk site, which includes the amount of tests that are conducted in the test center and the all-important pass rate. Another cool feature is best scores. You can test your wits against other users as well, and we'll be running competitions in the future, so there'll be prizes for players that are higher up the table, so get practicing. To purchase, same procedure as the education section. Just go through your Apple ID and you'll be good to go. Another cool section is the My Account section, where you'll find relevant information about the tests that you've done. So you get a list of tests that you've done with your best scores and your average score. Also, it'll be a way of us to communicate with you. So you'll receive messages from ourselves on this page. Once you've chosen a username, but say you're not happy with it, you always have the opportunity to change it. So don't worry, you can do this via this page as well. But another cool feature is that once you've conducted a test, you will then get a breakdown of the actions that you've done, where you've done good and where you've not done so good. So you'll get a list of actions that you've done correctly, and also you'll get a list of actions that you've done incorrectly. But the cool feature on this is that you can actually watch the correct action. So say if you've done something wrong, you can then actually have the opportunity to watch that particular thing that you've done wrong to see how it's done correctly in the test center that you've done it in. Also in the My Account section, you have video settings and account settings, and you can customize some things here. So if you wanted to change your password or account details, you could do that here. But for the videos itself, you can actually have settings where you're not waiting at traffic lights for long periods. So you can actually cut idle times when you play or watch. So that's something to consider. In the driving club section of our app, you will find two options, one for driving instructors and one for students. If you're a student, you simply sign up. If you're a driving instructor and you're an approved driving instructor on the registrar, this is the page where you'll be able to put down your details. Put down your ADI number, preferences on auto or manual, test centers you like working in or you prefer to work in, and languages you can teach in. Once your application has been accepted, you will then be on the register, and then pupils will then be able to contact you for lessons. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions or feel as if we could improve the game in certain ways, please feel free to message us in the About App section. Thank you.